And we're back once again. Joining me now, attorney Wes Gralapp. It's time for our NBA Legal Difference segment. And this week we're going to focus on compensation for injuries following an accident. An important topic, to say the least.
Absolutely. People are injured in car accidents often, and it's very important that you know what your rights are and how to go about handling your business.
Okay, we'll start with what can I recover in damages following an accident?
Well, we spent the last couple of weeks talking about damage to your vehicle and getting into a rental car, and now we're going to move on to your bodily injury claim, which basically consists of medical treatment, lost wages, and compensation for pain and suffering.
Right. Okay. Now, what or how will I be compensated for property damage to my vehicle, to my car?
Okay. Well, basically, that's what we have covered over the last couple of weeks. But the insurance company will evaluate those damages and pay you in like kind for what it costs to repair it.
Should one go to a doctor following an accident?
You know, it's always best that people use their own judgment. The times are changing now, and so emergency rooms are strictly for that. And so if you have a doctor that you can see after a couple of days and you're comfortable with that, you should see that, or you can go to an urgent care. Those facilities are excellent medium level providers of health care. Yeah,
you see those urgent cares all over the place now, so that would be a good place to go.
Excellent place to go.
Okay. Can I get medical treatment for my injuries?
Absolutely. You may have trouble initially getting set up with a doctor, but there are doctors available to you, and most of them will work with your attorney to see to it that they're paid and that you're treated.
What about getting compensated, paid for your medical bills that you'll gather?
What happens, Mark, is that the insurance company is not going to pay you up front so that you can get the treatment that you need. You need to find a means in order to do so. But at the end of the matter, if you're able to resolve it, then medical bills are part of the compensation.
Yeah, and health insurance, obviously, will that cover some of those bills?
Your health insurer is a first obligor, meaning that they are obligated to pay your medical bills regardless of whether or not it's from an accident. However, they do have the right to get their money back if you receive compensation from the defendant's car insurance company. So it's important that you work with your attorney and make sure that you inform him that you have health insurance, or if you have Medicare or Medicaid. Both of those entities have the right to get their money back as well.
Okay, if you get hurt in a car accident, obviously you're going to miss a few days of work. What about collecting and for lost wages?
That's an element of damages that Louisiana law allows you to be compensated for. And you have to have a medical excuse not to be able to perform the duties that you have at work in order to be compensated for it. And you want to be as careful as possible and work as much as you can because your employer needs you. That's why he hired you.
That's a good point.
So any day that you're out of work, you will be compensated for it. However, your employer is going to have a loss in some way. So the minor car accidents, you need to try to work as best you can. But unfortunately, people are catastrophically injured in some of these accidents and can't return to work at all. In that instance, then there'll be compensation for future lost wages, and that's something that you need an attorney to handle for you.
And also, I work with your employer too, I would think, as far as having that straightened out.
That's right. You'll need to have evidence from your employer of what your earnings are and how much time you missed in order to be compensated for that.
Got it. Okay. Wes, we're going to continue this discussion next Thursday, but for more information in the meantime, what's the best way to get in touch with you at NBA?
Call us at Neblett Beard and Arsenault, 561-2500.
And we were talking earlier, our back brackets are
My bracket's busted.
Mine too. Hopefully next year will be better.
That's right. I'm going to go 100%.
There you go. We have more to come. Stick around on this Thursday.